Hello people, in this video I will show you how to end depression and anxiety. This may be different from people to people, so it may not work for you. But I am here to help you out. First, let's find out what is depression. Depression is a disorder that is evidenced by excessive sadness, loss of interest in enjoyable things, and low motivation. It is normal to experience feelings of sadness and despair in response to adverse life events. Such events could include loss, major life changes, stress, or disappointment. Depression is common. 1 in 3 people will experience a major depressive episode at some stage in their lives. Here are some signs that will help you to find if you are in depression. 1. You feel miserable. This misery is present for much of the day but may vary in its intensity. The misery lasts for weeks. 2. You lose interest or pleasure in usual activities. 3. Loss of appetite with excessive loss of weight. 4. Loss of energy, even when not physically active. And many others more. Now you can get depression from genetic influences. That might sound weird, but it's true. 30% of the predisposition for depression is due to genetic influences. No one knows exactly what causes depression. It is clear that genetic factors are important in many cases of depression. Depression seems to run in families, as do other mood disorders, and about 30% of the predisposition for depression is due to genetic influences. Stressful life events play a part in the onset or relapse of depression. Ongoing conflicts with others can take their toll on our well-being, as can other social and environmental stressors such as financial difficulties, retirement, unemployment, childbirth, loneliness, or loss of someone or something important. A person's personality characteristics are an important factor. When people are depressed, they usually have a very negative view of themselves and the world. They do not appreciate good things, and bad things seem overwhelming. Some people have a tendency to view things this way even when they are not depressed. In other words, they may have a depressive personality style. Another possible cause of depression that should not be overlooked is physical illness or medications. Glandular fever, influenza, hepatitis, thyroid hormones, anemia, diabetes, birth control pills, alcohol and other substances of abuse, or other medications such as those for heart or blood pressure conditions, may all cause symptoms of depression. Now let's find out how you can deal with depression. There are a range of ways to deal with depression, and often they are best used in conjunction with each other. The primary medical options are cognitive behavioral therapy (CBT), antidepressant medication, and in some severe cases, electroconvulsive therapy (ECT). Education and coping strategies are also important when learning to manage your depression. CBT is an excellent treatment for depression, alone or in conjunction with medication. CBT involves learning cognitive behavioral therapy to control the negative thoughts that lead to loss of interest and feelings of worthlessness, to combat the emotions of sadness and hopelessness. Loss of energy, even when not physically active, to counteract the behaviors related to poor concentration and thoughts of death. Education for people with depression is extremely valuable. Education provides a knowledge base that potentially gives the person greater control over his or her disorder. Greater control in turn may lead to reduced feelings of helplessness and an increased sense of well-being. Providing education for families or carers is also very important to help increase the support and assistance they provide to the person. The most essential pieces of information for a person with a major depressive episode are that depression is a common disorder and that effective treatments are available. It is important to remember, depression is an illness, not a sign of weakness or a character defect. Recovery is the rule, not the exception. The goal of treatment is to get completely well and stay well. Treatment is effective, and there are many treatment options available. There is a suitable treatment for most people. The person and his or her family can be taught to recognize and act upon early warning signs of depression. By seeking early treatment, the severity of the episode may be greatly reduced. Treatment is effective, and there are many treatment options available. If you didn't erase depression from your life, you can check out the first link from my description. Peace.